Capricorn, a very warm welcome. My name is Drew. This is Modern Tarot. Those of you that are new here, welcome. And those of you returning, welcome back. So Capricorn, this is a reading for the last couple of weeks of October 2025. We're going to have a look at what's around you, what to watch out for, some pleasant surprises, how your energy is sitting, how others view you, these kind of things. And hopefully there's some good stuff along the way, Capricorn. God knows we need them. Hey. So, one more shuffle, guys, and we're going to go straight into this. Capricorn, October. Okay, Capricorn, the undercurrent of your reading is freeing yourself from something. Something that kept you a little bit stuck, something that kept you a little bit trapped in bondage, trapped in situations out of your control, coming out of your head, a sense of freedom. A newfound sense of freedom is going to kind of like be kicking in the last couple of weeks of October. So it's brilliant, right? You're freeing yourself, Capricorn, from what we don't know. Okay, center of the reading, we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you might be feeling that you're not doing as much as you should as far as work is concerned, or you've decided not to put too much work into something. Something to do with work, okay? Maybe you're switching up how you're working. The challenge, we've got the Empress in reverse. Some of you might be coming to the conclusion that, when it comes to you personally, Capricorn, you could do more, looking after your body, going out, buying yourself some clothes, rather than, all of your focus on work and trying to succeed in the world, materially, and these kind of things. You realize that sometimes that's detrimental to how I dress and how I look and how I feel about myself, because you're so work driven. So, you might decide this month, or, coming out of October into November, I'm going down and I'm going to invest in a new wardrobe. I don't mean a physical wardrobe. I mean, new clothes, maybe a new look, these kind of things. All right. And the reason why it's all happening, okay, Capricorn, some of you might not be feeling that confident, okay, about the way you look and feel about yourself. And it really is due to, you can be workaholics and do too much for other people, your providers. And it really is about looking after yourself. I think self-pampering is going to be quite important for you throughout the last couple of weeks of October. Okay, recent past, some kind of transformation, something ended, something closed out, where there's an ending, there's a brand new beginning, Capricorn. But I think you might be shifting how you're looking at how you look after yourself. Yes, I go out and I work hard. But am I really taking care of myself outside of work? Am I bringing work home? Am I, getting enough exercise? Am I dressing well? Am I even finding time to go to the shops to buy myself stuff? These kind of things, all right? Might be quite key. Your focus, okay, making decisions, okay? And that really is about, as a focus of yours, deciding about, I think it's a work-life balance for you, Capricorn, is going to be quite key in October. What you don't see coming toward you is you're going to stop betraying yourself. And that means not doing too much without feeding your inner empress, male or female, looking after yourself, looking good, taking care of yourself, presenting yourself well. Self-nurturance as opposed to working hard, all right? Your energetic field, we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? Your energy is about cutting out what doesn't serve you anymore. So let's say that you have been bringing work home. You're going to be working harder, not smarter. You're working smarter, not harder during the day, so that it eases your burden and you can relax, pamper yourself, Netflix and chill, or exercise, whatever it might mean, whatever, has affected your confidence. Outside influences, we got the Knight of Wands in reverse, okay? This is quite interesting. If this is about love, guys, all right, somebody's not putting the work in, and they've made you feel less than, which has damaged your confidence, okay? Might have been an ending in the past, which has led you to kind of decide, maybe this person isn't the one. They might have come across as a little bit of a player, Capricorn. Okay. And your energy now is to cut it out. I'm cutting that out. All right. If it's about love. Okay. In your fears, we've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. And so some of you work very well under pressure. And for you to put down those burdens, the control of it all, it's a fear of yours. It's almost like Capricorns, they don't trust anybody else to do it. They do it best, which is why you work so hard and you do so much, Capricorn. But at what cost? Your inner empress or how you look, your physical state, your health, not finding time to go and pamper yourself is going to be very key. And then the outcome is, yeah, coming out of confusion, coming out of illusions, moon in reverse, getting very clear, Capricorn. So stick around. Let's clarify this now and go a little bit deeper. You don't like to give up on people, Capricorn, until you're pushed too far. You have a high ceiling of kindness, but once it's crossed, you'll never go back. And if it's about love, you might see someone that's not really showing up, making you feel a little bit less than, and the secrets are going to come to light. You're in under no illusion about this person anymore, okay? If it's about love. Let's have a look. Why is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here? Yeah, look, you're going to find a new zest for life by working smarter, not harder, Capricorn. By leaving work at work and having something outside. We have the Page of Wands, a brand new start. It could be like a new exercise routine or something that you're going to be doing, which is going to make you feel good, all right? And you're going to nurture yourself by doing it. Yeah, when you're not feeling good or looking good, Capricorn, or at least your perception of yourself, it takes away from your inner empress, male or female. It kind of affects your emotions. You pride yourself on what you do well, but unfortunately, it's about the work-life balance for you. You've got to kind of like reel in your work side and look after yourself too, okay? Because you've got to go to work. And so it really is, work-life balance is going to be key for you. Yeah, I think a lot of you have been thinking of doing stuff like this for quite some time, but putting it off, going to work, taking on burdens. You love to provide, you love to work hard. And yeah, it's kind of like you're resolute now in making some changes, okay? Yeah, okay. Recent past, if it's about love, okay, it might have been someone that was a bit wishy-washy, a bit in and out, might have been an age difference, I'm just saying. But, there was an ending due to lack of communication, okay? Yeah, you're making decisions, okay, which are going to bring tower moments in your life, Capricorn. This is your focus, okay? Um, Whatever they are, whatever you decide to do throughout the last couple, or you set in motion, is going to have major effects on your life. But it's a good tower moment. You are going to start feeling. Once you start all this and you're working smarter, not harder. You're going to have more time to celebrate and have fun with family and friends. Not so consumed by work, not bringing it home. A little bit more light-hearted. Okay. Yeah, you know, you're making decisions to cut things out, Capricorn, the last couple of weeks of October, anything that doesn't serve you. And that could be your own behaviors, like what we were just talking about, working too hard and not looking after yourself. So you've got to you're making decisions about cutting stuff out. Outside influences, we've got. Okay, outside influences, you might see how other people work their life and do things. They have time to look after themselves and party and these kind of things. And so you want it all. So it's about work-life balance. Last couple of weeks of October for you, just clarifications of, the same messages. In your fears, if it's about love, guys, sorry, here's just a flash. I mean, some of you might have been dealing with someone, might have been an age difference, okay? You wondered whether this person had ulterior motive around your money and your finances, Capricorn. You might be doing quite well financially, but, You know, was it an agenda that they had just for a select few of you? Not a personal reading, guys. Remember, you fear to drop burdens when you give your heart, Capricorn. You don't like to give up on people. But, as I say, once your ceiling of kindness has been reached, that's it. And it's a high ceiling. Yeah. And so you're coming out of confusion, out of illusions with the moon in reverse there, getting clear of, you know what, if I look after myself, I'm not going to change my work ethic. I'm just going to do it smarter, not harder. I'm going to pamper myself, look after myself. I'm going to, turn the Empress upright, looking good, feeling good, switching off from work. And that's how I balance out my emotions. I'm going to start to feel good about myself. Okay. It's a great reading. Some, internal work, outward shows of internal work, or things that you've been contemplating doing for a long time, Capricorn. I think you're making the decision now to shake things up and build a new foundation of how you walk out into the world. Okay, so it's great. Something for you to consider throughout the last couple of weeks of October, guys. Something that might be quite key in moving you forward. Something that might be key in living your best life, in abundance and these kind of things. Personal boundaries, Capricorn. Choice, assertiveness, empowerment, authenticity. And you know what? It's another card of choice, okay? And it's choosing you. You might choose you going to work, working hard, but forgetting your physical vessel, which takes you to work. And so it's a choice, okay? So you might have to have some strong boundaries with yourself. No, I'm not taking that on right now. I'm going out to exercise. I'm going out to swim. Okay, and music. All right, some of you might be real music lovers. Music, sound, silence, rhythm, and vibration. Music, soothe yourself with music. Work out to music. It might be quite key the last couple of weeks of October. And then money, finances, power, generosity, and abundance. Money might be quite key. Watch out who you're surrounding yourself with, Capricorn. Knight of Wands in reverse there. Opportunists might see you as quite affluent and a bit of soft touch with money. So just be careful that people do have the right morals and values and the right agenda when it comes to you. But you are willing you will decide to cut people out that are opportunists like that because you work hard, right? And so if you're a song, Capricorn, the band might mean something, the lyrics might mean something. The melody might evoke certain feelings within you, but give it one listen to. If it's not your genre, you can dump it. All right. When will I see you again? By the 3 degrees. Some of you might have, something might have ended due to a lack of communication. You might see them as a little bit of a player, only after you for your money. You might make a decision. You know what? I'm going to let the tower fall on this situation. But part of you, when will I see you again? All right, that might be quite key. Or, it could be people that you thought about, Capricorn, spending time, downtime from work. Hey, when will I see that person? I'd love to catch up with them. All right, so it might be quite key. Many forms it can take, guys. If it's about love, all right, let's have a couple of messages for love around October for you. A couple of messages for you, Capricorn, all right, that might be significant, all right, for you to see if they resonate with you, okay? If it's about love, last couple of weeks of October, getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves, your bond deepens, okay? So, you might be getting to know new people out there socializing, okay, of a way of getting over some form of betrayal, maybe a lack of communication for someone, it's ended, but getting back out there and getting to know people, as part of your, working smarter, not harder, more time to socialize, Capricorn. And playfulness. Now, this come out in reverse. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And so, don't forget to be playful, Capricorn. It's going to be key in your growth, in your healing and feeling good about yourself. Don't take it so seriously. That's what it's saying. And then we got honestly discuss your feelings with each other, heart-to-heart conversations in reverse. So, not too heavy, playful, with your newfound sense of the Empress, looking after yourself, feeling good, looking good, Capricorn, getting out there, being social, keeping it light-hearted, no D&Ms, deeper meaningfuls. It's going to balance out your emotions, okay? And it's a great reading for personal growth and working out that work-life balance, so that you're rested and recuperated to face another day at work. Because I know you guys work hard, all right, for what you have, but certainly don't give it away to characters like this, all right, Capricorn. Um, One of these to leave you with. This is a positive mantra. Okay, something to keep in your back pocket, Capricorn, is a little mantra to boost your morale if you're feeling low or these kind of things. All right, let's have a look. Give and receive love. Give love with a generous heart and receive love with an open heart. So being open, Capricorn, and playful, okay? And then, yes, 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 whatever it is you are wondering about, the answer is a strong yes. The timing is right. The timing is right, and you're ready to move forward. And a lot of you, it's working smarter, not harder, looking after yourself, going out there, buying some new clothes, getting your hair cut, looking good, not taking life so seriously, and willing to cut, immature people and opportunists out. Okay, so many things going down for you. It's a great reading, but make sure you do it, Capricorn. There's a saying they say in the UK, it's all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And it really is about work-life balance for you, October. Doing things that can replenish your soul after you've really worked hard providing for everybody, because you do that, Capricorn. Your high ceiling of kindness will never change. You just have to learn to switch it off quicker if you're being taken advantage of, especially financially, right? But yeah, look after yourselves and really get back to the gym and do those things to nurture the vessel which carries you to work, which is your body, right? And so I hope you enjoyed that, guys. My name is Drew. This has been Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. It means I can continue to do this for free for you. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out on moderntarot.net directly or browse the YouTube Modern Tarot store. And I'll do my best to give you some clarity on your personal situations. In the meantime, Capricorn, good luck with that. And I'll see you back here in November for your November readings. Take care. Bye.